No, Jen. Oh my gosh. What's going on, guys? I'm Waif here, and in today's video, we are talking about how slowing down in this fast-paced world is essential to success. Now, I have a very fast thing in my life right now, which is a Cocker Spaniel puppy. And with one command, here it is. This is Dash, who is 12 weeks old. He is a bundle of joy. He is up every 2 hours to go for a pee and a poo, which he lets us know, very smart. But he has energy bursts that are really, hectic, maybe like an hour, and then he naps. Energy, then he naps. Energy, and then he naps. And I feel like he's got a good rhythm with life. He plays, he eats, he poops, and he has a good time. And he doesn't take life too seriously. And that's exactly what we should be doing in our own lives. And I think you can learn a lot from animals in this world, because I feel like we can't learn that much from humans anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some wise people. Oh my gosh! No! No, Jen! Oh my gosh! He bit my rib. Okay, maybe we can't learn that much from animals. He bit my rib. You're going right in the pen. You're going pen, bruv. Okay, so that was not expected. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of energy right now, but that is like us. If we get all burnt out and we have too much energy and we get overtired, we're gonna snap, we're gonna bite, we're gonna woof. This world, it moves so fast, this world. And every day there's notifications. There are people on TikTok saying that you're behind. There are people in Dubai saying that you need to buy a property by 15 and be a cryptocurrency millionaire. There are influencers showing off every single thing that they make you feel like you should have, but they've got it for free and they didn't buy any of it. The creatives of this world feel guilty for resting. Do you know what I mean? With all of this comparison, people's stories, updates, Instagram feeds of just everyone doing the most. It's all a facade. It is like the Truman Show in 2025. Now, with the social media, I think now in 2025, there's no social in the media. It's just show-off media. That's what they should call it, show-off media. No social. It's all about showing off, comparing, competing, and people assuming that there isn't enough for everyone to go around. Now, these mindsets destroy creativity. It just breeds the capitalism final boss. It makes everyone turn into a sort of survival of the fittest mentality, crabs in the bucket mentality also, and it's just not a way to move forward. Now, the thing that people with these extreme routines and mindsets have is that they think that productivity equals success, where you could actually be productive all day, but you've got no progress. Like, you could be doing the most, filling your hours, filling your days and ticking off checklists. That doesn't actually mean that you're actually getting progress. You've got to be intentional with what you're doing with your time. Now, if you're constantly rushing around and constantly busy, you're never ever going to have the peace of mind to actually slow down to see what matters. If we're always scattering our energy, if we're always about and we're never sitting down and breathing in the fresh air and touching grass, we just don't know what reality is anymore. And when people are chronically online, they're chronically insane. If you take an example, we used to make 10-minute YouTube videos, right? We used to make 10-minute long YouTube videos and think that was a productive amount of time. Obviously, people wanted longer ones. Then it went to Vine, and that was about 6 seconds, I think. And then it's gone to like Facebook Shorts and YouTube Shorts and Reels. And now it's on TikTok and 60 seconds, and everything is, clipping down. And it's no longer about substance, it's just about quantity. Now, people say quality over quantity. We live in a world where everything is quantity. There's just more and more and more and more of everything. And no wonder so many people are burnt out. No wonder so many people are frustrated, especially in this country. We're all frustrated, and it's because we're all burnt out from this constant demand of more. Now, creativity needs space. You need stillness. There's a reason why the best painters are isolated in their garage for about 10 years and they don't speak to no one. It's because you need to feel and think in peace. You can't thrive in chaos. You have to be able to slow down to understand what your intuition's telling you, what your mind's telling you, and where you want to go next. Now, this constant rushing, this constant chasing of dopamine, this constant chasing of success, money, followers, likes, attention, validation, is ruining people's self-worth. People feel like they have to achieve stuff to actually be worthy of love and affection and everything that comes naturally. We all have a birthright to have all these things. We don't need to prove that we deserve these things. We all deserve these things. We are all worthy. And the thing about social media is it takes you out of that because of metrics and algorithms, and it basically puts a pay barrier between you and your self-worth, where you should be naturally confident and happy with who you are. The comparison and the Kardashians and all of these external people are monetizing off your insecurity, and they are showing what they have and what you don't. In reality, what you have is more rich than what they have. It has more substance, family time, or actual friends who have been formed over years, not over followers. Now, the solution to all this is simply slowing down. Slowing down is the solution to most problems. When you're feeling burnt out, it's not good to change gear and go faster. It's actually better to sort of pull over and relook at your route and your navigation system and sort of wonder, what can I do to sort of calm down? Because in this world full of ADHD energy and people that are trying to extract resources from every scenario, live streaming life and trying to get money from everything and reactions and triggering people and rage baiting, this world is hypersensitive. It's never been like this. It's sort of like a volcano before it erupts. It starts shaking. And that's what's happening is we're all sort of in fight or flight, and we can't slow down because the world's demanding. Monday comes around again. Now, the best way I found I could slow myself down was by not drinking alcohol. Now, I've been sober for nearly 4+ years, and it's because I realized not only is alcohol keeping me behind, it was a loop that I was stuck in constantly, but it was killing my self-worth, my confidence, my productivity, but also my peace of mind. And my peace is the most valuable thing that I have in my life. I love peace. Like I say, peace over profits any day, because if you don't have peace, you don't have anything. You literally, you could have a £10 million bank balance, but if you don't have peace, you might as well give it all away, because there's nothing that is better than being able to sleep at night completely sober and not have to knock yourself out with a double vodka Red Bull. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that sounds counterproductive. But that's what I used to do. The thing is, slowing down feels uncomfortable because peace exposes what you're avoiding. And when you slow down and you have peace, you have time to hear all of the whispers and everything that you need to focus on, and you have time to process, to reflect. And if you're constantly going, you'll never know what you need to do next. You're just going to feel this pressure and feel the urge to just completely carry on, even though you should slow down. Now, if you're hearing what I'm saying, you understand it. You're probably wondering what slowing down actually looks like. Is it mindfulness? Is it meditating in a field? Is it touching grass by grounding? Is it simply just talking slower and breathing slower and moving slower? And all these things are correct. It's not incorrect. But slowing down is even more into the smaller details. So doing one thing at a time. We normally have a screen on the TV, we're trying to do our work on the laptop, and we're scrolling TikTok on our phone whilst talking to 4 people. It's not good for our brains. It's sort of like we become octopuses with different branches that we're reaching for, and our brain is malfunctioning. It can't focus on one task. With creatives, we like to have this pressure that we have to post today. I mean, TikTok's ruined everyone's perception of success, and it's saying that you need to post 10 times a day, every single day, post every day. How manic is that? That is the most manic behavior I've ever heard in my life. Coming from someone who's done content for the last 10+ years, the fact that people on TikTok are saying, you need to post now, post a hook, get people engaged. Do you not see how crazy that is? I mean, has anyone woken up to the fact that this is a crazy world we're living in? People are saying that the way to be successful is you have to be really fast and constant and edit your videos and snappy. The thing is, people can't even get through my videos that are sit-down ones, but I'm never conforming and breaking them down, because I feel like it's actually a more valuable lesson to learn by sitting down and listening to someone talk for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, than it is if I cut it down into bite-sized chunks just because your brain can't handle it. Like, that's just a shortcut. That's just a cheat into why you don't feel worthy of success, because we're shortcutting the route. We can't even take breaks without feeling guilty, and that shows how far we've come as a civilization, where we used to just fish and wait for the fish, but now we're just throwing dynamite into the sea and blowing up the whole ocean because we're like, let's just hurry up, I can't be asked to wait for the fish to come on the hook. This world is sick and it is in need of a solution, which is slowing down. Now the irony is less is more, and people feel like there should be a course that you could do, there's a shortcut or a TikTok or someone else has the solution, but you'll realize if you just slow down, you have the solutions that you think others have. No one knows more than you. They just have been able to process life in a different way. They've slowed down enough to sort of realize which route they need to take. And if you're constantly drunk, constantly numbed out, constantly escaping reality, you're never going to figure out what you need to do next. Now, if we've got all of this anxiety building up, you know, you've got to pay bills, you've got to pay rent, you've got to get followers. If you don't get followers, you can't pay rent. And if you don't pay rent, you can't get followers because you're homeless and you don't have internet. It spirals. There's a lot of anxiety and scarcity and lack. But if you realize how abundant you are, you'll realize you can leverage your situation far better than if you were to fake reality. A lot of new influencers and content creators and YouTubers are faking reality like the Truman Show. They think if they show that their life is all put together, if they curate a vlog or an atmosphere or a curated environment and it looks perfect and it's very aesthetical, they will become successful and rich.
Tell me what's happening!
But all that does is you're able to put brand deals into your life, but you become the Truman Show. If you've seen the Truman Show, you understand what I'm saying. When the wife starts talking in weird ways, in mid-conversation, suddenly we'll go, this video is sponsored by.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mountain Nicaragua, no artificial sweeteners.
The YouTubers have done that for a while. I've done that for a while. But after a while, you're like, this isn't normal.
What the hell are you talking about?
When did we become the mannequins and billboards? You have fashion influencers turning into mannequins. They're literally, all they do is just stand and wear people's clothes all day, every day, and they're happy to get money for that. But you're basically a mannequin. You have these makeup influencers who are now guinea pigs. They're testing makeup and literally putting it on for the brands, and the brands are like, look at them. Like, we give them 2 cents and we get 10. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll delay their payments. Rest is the best competitive edge that you could have. Burnt out creatives are common, but clear, level-headed people are not. And in this society of go, 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 fast, 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 you slowing down is actually the most productive thing you could ever do. So if life feels like a rush, look how much life you have in front of you. Think about how you can slow down in your everyday. If there is a task you need to do urgently, maybe try and stick to that one task and then focus on the next. Social media, followers and everything can wait. Just remember, you are more blessed than you think. You can look around the room and see all the blessings you currently have. If you have a roof over the head, if you have water, food, family, friends, or if you just have yourself and you have your own back, you are richer than 99% of the world. So I know someone's watching this and they needed to hear this advice, but the best solution, honestly, is slowing down. Rest until you feel like you can actually show up to the world. Don't feel like the world is going to crumble on top of you if you don't show up every single day. You can relax, you can rest. Now, with that chaotic puppy energy at the start, my dog's now sleeping. So as you can see, you can get really agitated and overtired, and then suddenly you're sleeping the next minute. That's productive. I'm not going to now wake him up and then get him to play